What up, you guys, and welcome back to another installment of As Told by Brittany D. And of course, I am Brittany D, and today I am back with another lock tutorial for you guys. And in today's tutorial, I will be doing a no retwist style on my freshly washed and colored locks. And if you guys hear any noise in the background, I do have my children here with me, so please excuse them. But let's jump right into this tutorial. So as I mentioned before, I did give my locks a fresh color. This time I only went in with the Kiss Sapphire color. You guys know I usually mix it with the African violet color, but I really haven't been feeling that combo lately because it's been looking more purple than blue. And so I decided to just use the blue, and these are the results. I'm really digging the different shades of blue, loving it. But now we're just going to add my favorite oil and leave-in conditioner mixture. You guys already know, Fortified Natural leave-in conditioner and Jamaican mango and lime island oil. You guys know the vibes. Do we really even need to talk about it? So I'm just going to massage that mixture into my locks, making sure it really reaches down to those roots, all the way down to the tip. And focus a little extra love on the baldies, on my baldy spots, Definitely got to stimulate that hair growth. Because as you can see, the hair is starting to grow back. It is not as thin as it once was. So I'm just going to continue doing what I'm doing because it is working for me. But once I'm done moisturizing my hair, I'm going to begin styling it. And today's style is going to be super easy. All you need is your favorite mousse and your favorite tool to curl your locks with. Mine will be yellow perm rods. You can use pipe cleaners, you could use flexi rods, you could use any tool that's going to give you your desired curl. So my weapon of choice is yellow perm rods, and I love them because they give my locks a nice spiral curl, and I really love that look on locks. Back when I used to have a taper afro, I used to love using perm rods to get those nice curly curls. Made me look like I had type A, type B hair, you know the vibes. I'm just playing, but you guys know I just love using yellow perm rods on my locks. So here we are, but as usual, I'm going to begin curling my locks, and I'm going to use the same technique that I used in my curly bang tutorial. So I'm just going to take a lock and saturate the lock in styling mousse. Now you can use any brand of styling mousse, it does not matter, they all do the same thing. And I'm just going to take my yellow perm rod and wrap the end of that lock around that perm rod, making sure that I tuck the end by overlapping it with the rest of the lock as I roll it upwards. And you just want to secure the curl once you reach your endpoint. Now if you guys want a more in-depth slowed down tutorial, you guys know I have one available on my YouTube channel. All you have to do is click the iCard above and it will direct you to the more in-depth tutorial. But for now, we're just going to get through this and speed it up just a tad.
Peace and love and R&B are loving here. There must be some pink clouds in the atmosphere. Peace and love and R&B are loving here. There must be some pink clouds in the atmosphere.
Now that I'm done curling my locks, I am going to allow these perm rods to sit overnight because I want them to be really curly, and I do not want to take them out too soon and they still be wet because it's going to be a disaster. You don't want that to happen. And so with that being said, we're just going to chill for the rest of the day until the following day, and boom, first of all, look at that quality. So I did switch up my camera. Right now I'm using my Canon 6D with my portrait lens, and yes, quality. Look at that, beautiful. I'm thinking about recording with this camera more often, but we shall see. But now I'm going to begin the fun part, which is removing all of these perm rods. And you guys know there is a technique to removing perm rods. As you can see right here, I am jimmying the perm rod loose from the bottom, trying my best to not to disturb the curl too much because we do not want the curls to be loose. We want them to be nice and tight. You know what I'm saying, ladies? You can relate. Okay, now I gotta chill. But I'm going to continue removing these perm rods from my locks, and I'm going to do that very carefully. But I'm also going to speed this up just a little bit because you guys know I love to say sometime.
Peace and love and R&B all up in here. There must be some pink clouds in the atmosphere. Peace and love and R&B all up in here. There must be some pink clouds in the atmosphere.
Alright, so now that I have finished removing all of my locks, I am going to begin part 2 of styling. And so I am just going to rearrange a few locks. I kind of want more locks on one side to show off that side part action. And so I'm just going to continue pushing a few locks over, but I want to show you guys the bald spot and how it's doing, how we're getting through this, and we are. I'm actually going to show you guys how to conceal that because it's not that bad. It's light, but it's not that light. Like, it could be much worse, okay? But it's not, so moving forward. So right now I'm just going to take some of my favorite edge control. I'm using the Edge Booster Extra Strength Edge Control by Style Factor. And I'm using the pink one because you guys know they have different ones. I like using the pink one because it doesn't flake at all. And with my natural curls being type 4C, I need an edge control that's going to really hold down the edges, and this really holds me down. It holds me down. But I'm going to take my little edge control brush and begin brushing my new growth to give it a perm-like look, and to also show you that the hair in my bald spot is growing back. You could tell by how my edges are looking. The hair is starting to grow back. You see it. It's not as thin. What it is now, the hair is too short to get into the lock. And so I have to wait until the hair is long enough to feed it back into the lock, if all that makes sense. But anyway, I'm just going to take my little scarf and I'm going to place that on my edges so they can lay down properly. And once that is done, I'll be back with the final look. Yes, now this is the finished look. I hope you guys did enjoy this tutorial. I really enjoyed creating this curly lock bob for you guys. It's super cute and perfect for any occasion. And I'm in love with this style. And if you guys are in love with it too, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. And yes, I did forget to remove a perm rod. But that's pretty much it for me. Until next time, until we meet again, until we're back on YouTube, watch another crazy video of mine. Bye-bye.